Hey Cancer family, what is going on? Welcome to the channel. I am Deborah. This is Purusha Intuitive, and we are looking at, smoky. We are looking at your reading for the energy for the week. We have letter just popped out, messages, communications coming through. We are in Mercury retrograde. We just went in, if you're watching present time when I upload this. Obviously, the messages are always timeless as long as they resonate, right? So yeah, we just went into Mercury retrograde. That deals with communication, old people, places, and things kind of resurfacing and needing to deal with, bring closure to, etc. There can also be issues with communication, not wanting to communicate, miscommunications, right? Tensions, etc. So, that letter popped out again. Letter and the sun. So bringing clarity to a situation. A lot has unfolded. Maybe you receive a message around a situation that's been happening for you lately. Cancer, your stuff has been a little bit chaotic, right? Over the past couple months, like dealing with someone who's been a little shady, secrecy, maybe someone you've known for a really long time. The dog represents loyalty, companionship, friendship, togetherness, longevity to some extent. And that dynamic could be changing for you. Yeah, the mice just popped out. So infestation. So this dynamic that had been set up between you and this other person, it doesn't specifically have to be romantic. Everyone's situation's going to be different, right? This is a general collective reading. So just take what resonates. I also do personal readings as a heads up. So if you're interested, definitely hit me up. So this is bringing a lot of wisdom, knowledge to the table for you, Cancer. I feel like you get a lot of clarity this week. I feel like this situation has changed. Yeah, there's that Fox card. So someone who is kind of cunning, someone who doesn't really reveal all their cards, so to speak, and not wanting you to find out the truth, the knowledge about them. You have been really loyal. I feel like you're the loyal one in this scenario, Mama Bear. It could be someone who you have, like I said, you've been partnered with for a long time. It could be even a mother figure or a strong feminine individual for some of you. But this is that element of connection, like I said, and companionship and seeing the reality about something. But that bear energy is also the more you nurture yourself, because I'm seeing this as 3 different people. So you and 2 other people. I'm seeing that either you're having someone feed into the situation that's like, look at what this person's doing. They're being shady. Now that things have shifted a little bit for you, Cancer, more is coming to light. You're learning more, you're seeing more, etc. Yeah, there's that Queen of Cups, baby. Cancer, that's your energy. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. It's that feminine intuition, really connecting with what your gut instincts are saying about this person or situation. Something feels not right, and you know that. You can feel that 100%. It's also just trusting it because you've given an amount of loyalty, of, respect to this person. Maybe a little bit of blind loyalty is what I'm hearing. And so this Mama Bear, whoever is giving you this love and nurture, whether it is it doesn't matter what gender they are, I should say, because we all embody masculine and feminine energies. This is just someone who you really connect with, that you feel really nurtured and supported by. And I feel like they are helping you see the situation for what it is. If it's not someone outside of you, then it's those gut instincts, right? Feminine energy is connected to our emotions, our intuition, our instincts, etc. Yeah, so you're kind of watching this all play out, or this is, I feel like actually this is more that Fox energy that you're dealing with. So this is Knight of Wands. No, I think that, yeah, Knight of Wands. So, yes. Sorry about that, guys. I wanted to make sure. I, for some reason, thought that that was the Knight of Swords. So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Someone who's kind of making a mess out of things. You know, like, to me, the Knight of Wands is a little bit arrogant, a little bit superficial, assumes that, you know, she knows everything, and isn't afraid to kind of make a mess, you know? To leave everything messy is what I'm hearing. That is definitely connected to that Fox energy, like I was saying. You know, I feel like this plan has been in place for quite some time. You might have not known about it, Cancer, is what I'm hearing, because it's like this person's back is towards you. So someone who's not revealing, and honestly, in both energies, right? Someone who's not really revealing what's going on, making their own plans behind your back, and waiting for it to all come together. And then it feels like when it does, it's like a little bit messier than what it needs to be. And there's a lot of decisions that are on the table. Like, I feel like that's kind of where you guys are at right now. Maybe things haven't completely dissipated between you two, meaning like you still have connection. There's still some type of give and take dynamic relationship between you two. But with that Two of Swords energy, that's saying that a decision needs to be made. And it's like one way or the other. So much has happened that has brought a lot to light about this person. And now it's the time to really connect with yourself, Cancer, to see what feels right for you. I think you do feel like it was shady. I feel like you do find out, or you're seeing more about this week. But again, you're coming through as a very loyal person. Temperance, it's messing with you. It's pissing you off 100%. This card is so intense. All that red, fire energy. Temperance is the mix of fire and water. So, you know, it's like tempering the emotions, the anger, the aggression. You know, it's really hard when we feel like someone does us wrong. This is shady energy, and you're feeling it 100%. You feel like okay, so we have King of Wands here. So another Aries, Leo, Sagittarius on the board. You could be on the Cancer, Leo cusp. You could just also be someone who has a lot of energy in that chart, or you feel like you were, you know, handling things appropriately. Maybe it wasn't how this person wanted to hear it or see it, etc., but you were willing to, you know, I feel like you were willing to kind of like find new ways to handle the situation so that everyone involved could be happy and satisfied. But now something's being withheld. This Ace of Pentacles, so new beginnings. Okay, so there's a wake-up call. This is Judgment in the traditional deck. This is like an awakening, right? It's like seeing it for what it is, you know? You know, and for some of you, this could even be like a breakup of family. Things have kind of finally come to head. And there's, like I said, both parties, I mean, I don't know. Honestly, it feels like this person is, you know, they're not working with you. That's the thing. They have Eight of Pentacles, but the guy is alone in this picture, right? It's all by himself. And on this reverse side, he has someone with him. That's like the ability to work together, to create, etc. But their plans were really their own, right? I feel, and that's where you feel like you were done wrong. That all this stuff was happening behind your back. They were trying to push their own things forward. I don't know. It just feels like they involved everyone else but you is what I'm hearing. Because with this Seven of Swords energy showing up, this is someone who doesn't really want to listen to what you have to say. They've made decisions. They have the 9, Hermit is the 9, Virgo energy, and the 10 is the Wheel of Fortune. It's Jupiter energy. It's like the Wheel of Karma, right? So it's like they're looking at it from the perspective of what do I want? And they're not really factoring you into that equation. And you know that, and you feel shafted by it, and rightfully so. Because whatever it's breaking up is, it does feel like this family dynamic. It feels like whatever relationship you guys had was rooted in togetherness, you know, a level of commitment. But they don't really want to hear it. It's like the Ice King, you know, ice baby. So, well, I guess that wasn't. But, you know, so it's basically like this person doesn't want to hear it. They don't want to deal with it. And it's making you mad, you know? I feel like because you feel so offended on so many different levels. And they just don't really care. Like, I look at their energy and it's like they're off in La La Land, you know, or just kind of so focused on themselves, what they're doing, how they're making it work for them. And, you know, I'm all about empowering yourself, do what you got to do, right? But when you're leaving other people in the lurch, that's where it gets a little bit sticky. And that's basically what it shows with this Ace of Pentacles Judgment being blocked, is that there's no opportunity to move forward because this person has shut it all down. I feel like this is a chapter coming to a close for the majority of you. It's going to be like reflected on of the past. Yeah. Because a new road has been taken is what I'm hearing. So it's like both of these cards, they're set in the nighttime, right? It's remembrance. It is like happiness and nostalgia, but again, it's kind of like a dream or a memory or something that happened before. And we have the High Priestess. So it does feel like this door is closing, and it really is based off the decision that's being made this week. I feel like, Cancer, you are getting these messages that are coming in that are kind of giving you a heads up, that are showing you what's going on. Really make sure you pay attention. Like I mentioned, we're in Mercury retrograde, right? So be conscious of your communication. Try not to take it too personally. Yeah, I think you're right. I think validate yourself. There is some shady stuff going on. I don't think this person was acting 100% above board, not really communicating to you where things were at, etc. And like I said, it does feel like it's breaking up a dynamic, a commitment, or something along those lines that feels like that's why it feels like they were being shady or doing you wrong. So just temper that fire energy, just temper that, you know, I mean, yes, again, I'm all about putting voice to how you feel, how you think about the situation, etc. You just also have a lot of fire coming from you, and that can easily get out of control, right? So just be, I think it's like, you know what it is, right? Get focused. Understand that this is the dynamic now, and this is kind of how the pieces that you have to work with. You wanted it to be something else. It didn't show up in that way. This person threw you off course, kind of blindsided you, etc. So, but I also feel like you have enough information and knowledge that now you can start picking up the pieces, right? So projecting, you know, it's like, I don't know. I think sometimes when we get, you know, and this is easy for a water sign, right? When we get so lost in our emotions, we can think or believe someone else is sharing that exchange or has the same level of feeling that we do. Where I feel like you guys were just on very different pages and you didn't realize it because you were thinking that it was, well, we love each other the same amount, or this is our level of connection, etc. And so I feel like it's like really, you know, and that is a little bit harsh when we're going through these types of things, 100%. I guess what I'm encouraging is it's like, when we take that step back and kind of realize the places that maybe we were letting that person get away with X, Y, and Z, where we could have said, you know, that wasn't very honoring to me, or I didn't deserve that treatment, or whatever it was, then we can better understand what the relationship is. You know, how people show you, they tell you by their actions, by their words, how important you are to them, right? And just because we love someone so much doesn't mean that that exchange is the same, you know, is the same given back. I feel like, you know, you are really loving. Yeah, I mean, I just feel like you're transitioning away from someone who probably just wasn't the best vibe for you. And you probably were loyal. This is probably a really hard commitment to let go of. But I also feel like it is the best for your own heart space. So you're not feeling so crazy. So you actually are aligning, partnering with people who do love and cherish you and honor you, etc. That's like totally what you deserve, right? And you know that, and that's why this is pissing you off. So now it's taking that extra step and saying, okay, so what can I do moving forward to make sure that I'm getting my wants and needs met, you know, when I am actively, participating in a relationship. So, all right, off the soapbox. Thanks so much for listening, Cancer. I hope this helps you navigate whatever you're moving through. Looks like it's been a big to-do, you know, so lots of love and blessings always. Big thumbs up if it resonated. Drop comments below. Let's build and grow the community. Thank you for all your love and support to the channel. Sending it back your way.